Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. Today we are back with another Funko Pop unboxing for you, and this time we're going to be taking a look at some Spider-Man Pops that I have picked up. One brand new Amazon exclusive pop that's part of their new Beyond Amazing series, and then also a couple pops I picked up from Whatnot that could be added to my Spider-Man collection. I want to try to get more and more Spider-Man pops, and there are so many older Spider-Man pops where I could try to get them slowly but surely. Spider-Man, Venom, definitely ones that I'm into right now, so excited to go ahead and show these off for you today. But before we get into that, if I could just remind you guys, if you haven't already, go down below and hit that subscribe button. Also leave a like in the video as well, and you can hit that bell to be notified whenever we have new videos. You're not going to want to miss the upcoming stuff that we have here on the channel, so make sure you smash that subscribe button. So the first pop we're going to take a look at today comes in from Amazon, and so like I mentioned, this was a part of their new Beyond Amazing series. So we talked about it in our last video we had about this, where we got the Spider-Man 2211 pop, which was really awesome, and we talked about some of the other pops that could be coming potentially. We talked about the connecting Sinister Six piece, where they have now announced the next couple pieces of that. The most recent piece they announced and put up for pre-order was Sandman, and they're gonna have some other villains that are coming in plus Spider-Man, where it's gonna be 7 connecting pieces. So I'm unsure if I'm gonna pick up that. Still a cool concept, but I'm not completely enamored with having to buy 7 figures at $30 each to try to complete this set. They do have it for Spider-Man, so you big Spider-Man fans out there could pick up that. But for our regular pops, they did release this one, which is a really interesting figure that I really liked a lot. I love the look at it. We talked about it a little bit last time. This is the Mangaverse Spiderman, and this one is a really cool looking figure. Really interesting. Of course, it's going to be more based on manga and anime rather than being based on, you know, the regular comics themselves. And there are a few characters in the Spider-Man lore that have that sort of kind of Japanese type of feel to it. But yeah, this Mangaverse Spider-Man is really cool. Just a little bit different than what we would see from like a regular Spider-Man pop. So you have him there kind of with like sneakers on, where normally you see him just in his suit, and his suit kind of has boots. But this he actually has sneakers on, which is pretty fun. That Spider-Man logo on the chest is definitely a whole lot different. I guess it's kind of like the mandibles a little bit on the chest there, but still pretty cool. The eyes are a lot wider, with the black outline of his eyes being a lot thicker, and then the top of it being points up. That's pretty cool. Kind of reminds you a little bit of Black Cat in that way. But the suit still follows those classic colors of the light blue and the red. Not much black in this outfit though, but it's definitely a cool looking character, something that's going to be a little bit different that we can add to our Spider-Man collection. Then I also recently picked up 2 more Spider-Man pops, and I picked them both up from Whatnot. I don't remember the sellers that I got it from. I think one was from the Funko Dome. I don't remember the second one, so I'm sorry if I didn't call you out here. But I did pick up these 2 pops that I was missing from my collection. One being a much older Spider-Man pop, and one of them being from the MCU Spider-Mans, and I needed both of them. They're both really awesome pops, so I got them at pretty good prices. So the first one we picked up was this older Spider-Man pop, Walgreens exclusive, Superior Spider-Man. And man, look at how sick this figure is. Now, it's not in perfect condition. There is a little bit of like ding on the back of the box here, a little bit of panel wear there, but that might be able to come off a little bit. But hey, I did get it a good deal. It is from 2017, if you can see that on the bottom, just 2017. So definitely an older pop, 5 years old, and I think this will be a pop that will definitely be really awesome to get and keep, and could potentially rise in the future. But I just thought this was a really cool looking figure. Kind of like that Iron Spider type of look with those arms coming out the back. All red arms. Really look awesome. And I love the suit, especially with the black and the red. Kind of a little bit of mix of that Venomized suit, the black suit Spider-Man, along with having all that red suit there. And the eyes look really sick with the all black eyes. And he's a little bit in a fighting stance as well. So there's actually a little bit more added detail, something that you did not normally see from the pops at this time. I really love this one, so I definitely wanted to grab it. And then the final Spider-Man pop that we were able to pick up for this time was going to be from Spider-Man Homecoming, and I can't believe I was missing this one from this line. But here is Spider-Man. So this is Spider-Man kind of standing there, maybe in a little bit of an action pose with his web shooters ready to engage. Really cool looking stuff here. And as far as the Spider-Man Homecoming set, I honestly don't have much. At one point, I did have the Peter Parker in his sweater and school clothes, but I actually did move on from that quite a long time ago. That was actually one of the first pops that I got, but I moved on from it a little bit ago, and I kind of regret it because that pop has shot up in value quite a bit. It was before I really got into collecting. I moved on from that one, but I really wanted to grab this one here just because I don't really have any pops from Spider-Man Homecoming of him actually with the suit, and I thought this was a little bit better than the homemade suit there you saw on the back. So I'm definitely happy that we were able to grab this pop here. It definitely has some great detail as well. So I really like the way that the suit looks with the webbing on the suit, just a little bit more added detail on that. Of course, the updated spider logo there on the chest, and something you didn't necessarily see in previous Spider-Man pops with the web shooters there. We actually see the black wristbands and the silver piece there that will feed the webs, and he's clicking down on it. It would be a little bit cooler if you saw a web coming out. I think they have another one where he has his web wings, which is pretty cool. I would love to get that one, but this one is definitely a really sick looking figure, and even just the detail with the eyes, you can kind of see the mesh coming over the eyes too. Just a little bit extra detail added in this one. I think this is definitely one of the best ones from Spider-Man Homecoming. So there's our look at the new Spider-Man pops that we were able to add to our collection. Very happy with it, but we still have a lot more Spider-Man pops coming throughout the year because of that Beyond Amazing series. So again, last time we did talk a little bit about speculating what we could see coming in this year for the Spider-Man Beyond Amazing series from Amazon. It seems like they're going for more obscure Spider-Man characters. We might not see the No Way Home pops, although we could because they are supposed to be coming this summer, so we might see a No Way Home pop in this line, but it looks like they're sticking to the connecting pieces and then also some more obscure characters. So maybe we can see some other different pops. Maybe a Spider-Woman could come up, maybe a new Spider-Gwen pop could come up. That might be really cool. I definitely think there is a chance that a Spider-Woman pop along with Silk could be coming this year, just because they are characters that I think really only have one pop made of them before and is due for an update. It's been a few years since those pops have come out, so I would not be surprised if with the series they put out new versions of those characters. But I mean, I really wish they do put out at least one or two Spider-Man No Way Home pops for this set, but I cannot wait to get those No Way Home pops in my collection, especially if there's a 3-pack of all 3 Spideys together. I think that's going to be one of my new favorite Marvel pieces if we can somehow get that in like a pop moment form. But I also do want to hear from you guys. First off, what do you think about the pops that we were able to pick up today? Do you guys have any of these pops in your collection? And also, what do you think is coming next for Beyond Amazing? Do you agree with me that they're going to stick to these more obscure characters outside of the connecting pieces? Or do you think they're going to go for the more mainstream characters? Are we going to see a Miles Morales? Are we going to see another Peter Parker Spider-Man? Are we going to see some of the No Way Home characters? What do you think we're going to see this year from the Beyond Amazing series? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, if you guys can, also make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Helps us out a lot, and also hit that bell so you can be notified when we have new videos drop. But thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.